So the weather's been absolutely vile in London the past few days. It's been snowing, it's been raining non-stop, it's been grey, it's been cold. I've been hiding out in my flat and I wanted to do a nice summer-inspired bronzy look for you. So keep watching if you want to see how I got this bronzy look. So I've already moisturised my face. I used the Aventrix Xera, as I always do. I've used this for years. I've also put a bit of lip balm on. I'll put a bit more on actually. It's the Dr. Hauschka lip care stick. It's really similar to the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour lip balm if you've used that before. I'm going to start with my eyes. So first things first, I'm going to use the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Creme de Nude. Look how long my nails are. I can't even get my finger into there. But yeah, you need to get some of that and just sweep it with your finger across your eyelid. It doesn't have to be too neat. We just want a nice base for our eyeshadow. These nails are really a problem, aren't they? But they look really nice, look. Ooh. Okay, I'm actually going to start with eyeliner, and I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Kohl in Veruschka Mink, and I'm just going to tight line, which is the upper waterline, so just under your lashes. Okay, if you mess up like I have here, because I'm in no way a makeup expert, I just get a cotton bud and smudge it along the lash line, which is what I'm going to do anyway. And then I'm going to actually go above the lash line, really close to the lashes. It doesn't have to be neat at all, I'm just doing it really messily because I'm going to smudge it in anyway. I'm going to grab a small brush. This is the Nancy Angled Detailer. I'm just going to smudge that out a bit. Right, let's do that on the other side. I'm going to apply the Charlotte Tilbury Ice to Mesmerise in Betty Davis, which is a lovely moussey cream eyeshadow. Again, I have trouble getting into this one, especially because I've used it quite a bit. But yeah, so I'll just take a bit of that on my finger, and then really messily, this is such an easy look, just spread it across my eyelid. My nails get in the way and make it really messy where the crease is, but I'm just going to fix that with an eyeshadow brush in a second. See how messy it made it? It's fine. Just going to clean that up and blend it with this Eco Tools blending brush. Once it's blended out, I can see if I want a bit more, and I do want quite a strong bronzy look, so I'm going to add a bit more to both eyelids. So again, I'm just going to smudge that in with my smudging brush. And then I'm going to add a bit of definition to the crease using my Naked palette from Urban Decay. I'm just going to go into Buck, which is obviously my most loved because I've nearly hit pan in it. So just dip it in, tip off the excess, and we're going to go in the crease. I'm just going in with this fluffy brush from Crown Brushes. I'm going to go into the shade Virgin, tip off the excess again, and just work that above the crease shade that we just put on. So I'm just going to go back in with my eyeliner to deepen that up a bit more. I'm kind of concentrating it on the outer corners. Again, back in with the detailer brush. I'm actually going to leave my eyes there for now, and then I'll come back to it after I've done my base. And to start my base off, I'm going to use the Pixi by Petra Flawless Beauty Primer. Just using my fingers and then rubbing it into my skin. So for base today, I'm going to use my NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I'll start by rubbing it in with my fingers, and then I'll use a brush. Into my brush, I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. It is the Real Techniques buffing brush, which everyone used to use back in the day. And I'm just going to buff that foundation into my skin. I don't usually use brushes. I'm always a fingers and beauty blender kind of person. But recently, I've been trying it out. Make sure you bring it down the neck. So I can't do makeup without my beauty blender. So I'm just going to go over that with my beauty blender to make sure that it's all nicely blended. I've actually got a bit of a breakout on my cheeks, probably because I've been eating loads of shit recently, as always. I've been stuffing my face with chocolate and crisps and cake and whatnot. I actually had a pretty harsh December because I had my wisdom tooth out. Yeah, it was really painful and I basically didn't eat a lot in December, so I'm making up for it this month. I've just put a bit more on my hand and I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender and add a bit more coverage just where I have this breakout on my cheeks. I've been loving this concealer. It's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye and I got it in a medium. Try it. It's quite light, but I haven't been sleeping very well recently, so it will lighten up my under eyes, which is what I need. I'm just using it with my fingers because it's quite thick. The warmth on my finger helps to melt it in and blend into the skin. And then I'm going to blend it out using my Beauty Blender. Just dabbing it. You can see that's really brightened under the eyes. Love this stuff. Now I'm going to set it with my powder. I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. So I'm using this brush from Real Techniques. I think it's called the powder brush. I'm going to do a tiny bit of contouring, not too much. I want it to be more of a bronze look than a contoured look, and I'm going in with my Maybelline concealer in Cafe. I'm just dotting it under my cheekbones, and I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques Bold Metals contour brush. And firstly, I'm just going to brush it outwards. It looks really scary right now, but don't worry guys, we're going to blend it in. So I'm just making sure it blends towards the ear, and then I'm going to push the brush upwards so it blends. Again, the same on the other side, towards the ear, and then up, and then whatever's left on the brush I'm going to do around the top of my forehead. Like I said, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender and just blend that out. Okay, and then I'm going to bronze up a bit, and I'm going to use my MAC Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish and a blush brush from Real Techniques, and we're just going to bronze up the face and down the neck. Okay, now for the fun bit. My favourite is highlighting, and I'm going for my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. Just pop a bit back of your hand. Again with my trusted Beauty Blender, dabbing it on to the high points of my face. Check out that glow, guys. I'm going to do the bridge of my nose too, and Cupid's bow. I got my hands on Laura Geller's Gilded Honey this year, so I'm going to have to add a bit of that too. I'm going in with an e.l.f. fan brush and applying it to where I put the Becca highlighter. So I'm going to do a combination of these two. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara and the Roller Lash from Benefit. Let's start off with the Better Than Sex Mascara. So what I do is go right at the base of the lashes and wiggle it out towards the tips. And that gives you really nice full lashes. And then I'm actually going to go on top too and twist the wand as you come out and go back under. And then to add a bit of definition, the trick is to use this amazing mascara because it has that plastic one that I like, and just go in on top of the Better Than Sex mascara. I actually feel like I've been losing my eyelashes. They're not as full as they used to be, so if you know anything that can help with that, please let me know. I've gotten into doing eyeliner on my waterline, which I haven't done in years and years. I think it's because it reminds me of when I did it when I was a teenager, and it was a really harsh look with hardly any makeup on and just a black eyeliner, and it was not a good look. But I'm starting to like it now. So I'm just going to use my sponge so I don't mess up the rest of the makeup that I've done, and apply it to my waterline. As always, I haven't changed. I haven't found another favourite. I'm still using the Soap & Glory Archery brow pen. Okay, so I just go with small strokes on the bottom. I've actually been trying really hard to shape them nicely. Then I'm going to go in with my spoolie. Just brush that out. And I just go into where I have a tiny bit of an arch, but I'm going to accentuate it. And then I just need to set them because they're so unruly. And I either use the Benefit Ready Set Brow or the Gimme Brow, which I have somewhere. Here it is. The Ready Set Brow is clear, the Gimme Brow has a bit of colour to it, and the Brow Wand is teeny tiny. I think I'll go in with that. It has fibres in it, so it adds fibres to the hair, so you can see the hairs a bit more, which makes it look more natural. Right, lips. I wasn't too sure. I've got 3 lip liners here, which you'll probably think are all the same, but they are different. I've got Soar, Well, and Hover by MAC. I'm gonna go with my favourite, which is Soar. I'll put a lipstick over it anyway, so you won't be able to tell. But I like to define the outline of my lips using lip liner first. To dial down that colour a bit, I'm going to go in with Modesty by MAC. Okay, now that I've got the whole face on, I can put my blush on. I'm going to go with the MAC Modern Mandarin Powder Blush. I forgot the name of this collection, but I love the packaging. And then swirl, take off the excess, give me a smile, and just dab it on. Okay, let's take my hair down. So there you go, that's my bronzy, I don't want it to be winter, tanned look with lots of highlighter. And to finish it all off, let's add a bit of Pixi Glow Mist. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. As always, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments down in the drop box. I want to know what else you want to see. Please follow me on all my social media. It's Little Miss Plumful blog on Instagram, Little Miss Plumful on Facebook, and Lil, L-I-L, Lil Miss Plumful on Twitter. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.